Hi, thank you for the introduction. So I'm here today to talk to you about Picture This at Carter's and really our journey into visual analytics and beyond. So if you don't know about Carter's, we are a baby clothing company. So we have a few brands under our umbrella, such as Oshkosh, Skip Hop. We also sell through Amazon. And if you have a child or have a child in your life, they've probably worn Carter's, and you probably will also worn Carter's. In 2019 was when we started our journey to Tableau and self-service analytics. Prior to that, our business was using MicroStrategy, and actually in MicroStrategy, they did have the capability of building tables with pictures of our products and KPIs that they would then export into Excel. And we were mainly concerned about replicating this functionality as we moved into Tableau. As you can imagine, we're a consumer goods company, a retail company, we're selling product. We really needed a way to not only visualize the performance of those products, but also the products themselves. So before we began the journey in Tableau, there were many ways of doing the same thing, right? But they were almost always manual and time consuming. So just to give you like an overview of what our business users were doing, they would access MicroStrategy mostly as data dumps, right? So they would access those reports with pictures inside of them. They would then download that into Excel. They would do some additional reporting, right? And then all of that would be maintained manually. And when we first moved into Tableau, we knew that we could save time, but we lost functionality, right? Like Tableau didn't have an out-of-the-box solution for embedding multiple images alongside visualizations or tables, right? And that's where apps for Tableau really came into play for us. In fact, we have been able to realize a 30% time savings by transferring these processes into Tableau and automating them. And we couldn't have achieved that 30% if we didn't incorporate apps for Tableau and Picture This specifically into our tool stack. The way that we actually came to Picture This was through business users, right? So they became the champions. When we started to explore ways to retain images within our dashboards and reports, Picture This came up as the top recommendation from just our own research, but also from our business users. In fact, we had a business user that had already started testing Picture This, and he was really a champion of it. What we were impressed with was like the functionality, right? So it really did what we were seeking it to do plus more. But we were also impressed with the level of innovation from the apps for Tableau team. And in fact, they often talk about how they incorporate new functionality and new features based on user feedback. And I have like specific examples from our team doing that. Whenever we find either bugs or have new feature requests, we're always pushing them back to the team, and they've always been really receptive. And one of those new features that we're excited about exploring is the flip images, where we'll be able to see now not only just the front side of our product, but also the back side of our product. So now with Picture This, what are we able to do? Well, we're able to tell our stories with pictures, right? All of our users now also have the same functionality. So we're removing that manual overhead, and we're building dynamic dashboards, allowing us to tell better data stories, right? So our BI consumers, so these are the business consumers of enterprise-wide reports built by the BI team, have a one-stop shop for automated reports. And I'll show you a few examples of that. But then our self-service users, so these are our super users who are doing their own development, also have the same capabilities as our BI developers. And one of those dashboards that I'm showing right now was built by our business team. So our business has multi-modes. One of those ways that we manage our business is through exclusive brands. What we see right here is a dashboard by our Simple Joys team. And that's a Carter's brand that we sell exclusively through Amazon. And again, it's managed a little bit differently. So here we're looking at different styles grouped by a parent style. So right now, this is our 6-pack short sleeve bodysuit. We see inventory that we have on hand and on order at Carter's, but also inventory at Amazon warehouses, and then the sales over time for those products. On the bottom right, we can scroll to see the specific styles that live within this parent group, but then also we can filter using the chart on the top to really see, okay, out of this whole group of styles, which one is doing the best and what does that one look like? So you'll see I'm filtering a little bit here just to kind of give you a visual representation. All right, so our second example here was built by the BI team, and this dashboard that I'm showing here has really become the business standard for our business users. This is our image board dashboard, and it tracks all of our key performance indicators for our styles for, you know, last complete week, but also life to date. And the big kind of idea here is not only to just give our users a sense of which styles are doing the best in terms of our KPIs, but also to show them what those styles look like. So I'm not sure that our business users will really understand or have an image of a 4-piece cotton PJ dino print, right? And what that looks like if we didn't have PictureThis embedded within our dashboard to really bring that product to life and show them what that best-selling product looks like relative to the other ones. All right, and then this is another self-service example. So this is a project that we worked on in partnership with the Skip Hop team, where they were looking to analyze different consumer behavior based on pricing changes. And so we built a price elasticity model, and then we wanted to have a companion to that advanced analytics model through the form of a dashboard. The way that we did our advanced analytics model was at the style group. So we grouped a bunch of different styles into a group and made predictions based on price changes to demand, right? But our business users weren't used to seeing or analyzing the business at that level, right? They always went down to a style level and not a style group level. And so what PictureThis did for us is it allowed us to show which individual styles were included in that group, right? So sometimes we had a group of just one style, and then sometimes we had groups of multiple styles. They not only were able to see kind of what the consumer response would be to a price adjustment, but they would also see which styles were included in that group that we had predicted for. All right, and then this is the last example that I'm going to show you, and this was also built by our BI team. We partnered with Hilary Duff to launch a line of new baby and toddler products. It's actually like our cutest line, in my opinion. And we built a dashboard to track how the line was doing. So this component that I'm showing you right now on the left-hand side is really just a piece of a larger dashboard. And we used PictureThis to bring the story to life. The dashboard really was tracking kind of overall demand of the product, right? Performance of the product. But again, these are new products that hadn't been seen before and hadn't been managed by our business before. So what we wanted to do was, beyond giving the style number and the style description, we wanted to show what those products look like in the order of demand, right? So that first piece that you see there was our best-selling piece for this line. And we didn't have to just kind of describe what it looked like. We could really show our business users what that product looked like in relation to the other products that weren't selling quite as well. And again, this actually became super key for us because some of the other products that I was showing you have been in our stores for a while, right? And you know, a dinosaur t-shirt is a dinosaur t-shirt, maybe in turquoise, maybe in dark blue, maybe in red. But this product line that I'm showing you here was brand new that we hadn't seen before and we hadn't managed before. So the PictureThis extension really was able to bring that story to life for us. Thank you.